Welcome to MooMooMath. Today we're going to look at inverse variation. That is when y varies inversely with x. Okay, here's our example. If y is 3 when x is 6, what is k? Well, first of all, we need to know an equation. Okay, so here are the rules that go along with inverse variation. Y is equal to k over x. And notice inverse, if I stuck a 1 underneath this y, I would have the y on the top of the fraction and x on the bottom. So our variables are 1 on top and 1 on bottom of a fraction. So it's kind of like a proportion with a variable on each end. Okay, then we're going to solve for k by plugging in our x and our y and multiplying y times x or x times y. And then we're going to take that k and plug it back into the original equation, y equals kx, with y and x being the generic variables, and we're going to plug in this k we're going to solve for. So let's actually walk through this example. Okay, if y is equal to 3 when x is 6, what is k? Let's first write our equation down. Y equals k over x. Now, if y is 3, I'll plug in 3 for y. When x is 6, and I'm going to plug in 6 for x, and I'm going to leave k as our unknown because we don't know what k is. I'm going to stick a 1 underneath my 3 because that's a whole number, and whole number always has a 1. Then I'm going to do a cross multiplication or a cross product. 3 times 6 is 18. K times 1 is just k. So our value for k is 18. Now let's go back and plug it into the original equation, leaving x and y as variables and just plugging k in. So my final equation is y equals 18 over x. And that's how you would write the inverse equation for that problem. Hope this was helpful.